Okay, everyone. The match has ended. We just lost 3-0 to Palace with Bob's home debut here as well. Not a great way to start. Shocking game, wasn't it, Bob?
Mistakes, man. That's what cost us today. Just silly little mistakes from individual players. Not even mistakes as in, a silly foul or silly foul with Tanganga. But
yeah,
it started off from Lloris just throwing that ball out to Dyer, getting injured, and then Tanganga getting involved, and then just Davis defending like that. I've never seen anyone defend like that.
He did this, didn't he? He had like one arm close to him like that, which is what you should do, and then he had one arm like that.
Not is he doing an Egyptian walk? I don't know what was.
Yeah, he's like doing like a tango or something.
No idea. It's just frustrating as well with the start we've had as well. Goal difference suddenly is 0. The fact Edouard has scored, and me and Brian Daigle have been saying we need someone as backup like Edouard. It's just been a bit of a shit show all the way through.
Shit show, yeah. I mean, the form people are going to look retrospectively back at the lineup and see how negative it was. I was surprised they started Winks, if I'm being honest. I know you're not a fan of Ndombele coming straight back in because of his attitude and stuff, but for me it just showed a little bit of a, I don't know, sit back and hope for the best type attitude. I think I think you could have started Hill personally. I know he's young. I know he's a prospect, but I think he's earned the right to maybe get some minutes. And he could have been the one that finds the ball in the pockets and makes stuff happen, because really we didn't look like scoring at all that whole game. I think we had one shot from Mora, went straight down the throat of Gaiata, and that was it basically for the whole 90 minutes. It was very negative, but at the same time they didn't really look like scoring until Tanganga got sent off, and it was cynical, wasn't it?
That's it. Yeah, it was cynical. It was, again, stupid rush challenge. You could put the fact he's a young player on it, but there was no need. And obviously, like you say, hindsight's a great thing. Everyone's going to be saying he could have started with him. He could have started with him. No, it's just poor.
Poor. Anyone have a good game for you?
Sorry?
Anyone have a good game?
Lucas tried.
Yeah.
Emerson had an okay debut, but he got twisted in and out.
A couple of times,
No, mate, I don't think anyone can really come out of that game with the handle. Obviously, Kane was world class. I'm joking. Do
you know what? I think actually Skip threw himself about a bit today. I noticed he was getting involved a lot. I thought Reguilon had a good game. Unless I'm mistaken, unless I'm forgetting any really bad moments that he had, I actually thought he played all right. I thought Mora was the only one actually looking to drive forward with the ball. I thought he had a couple of really class moments, but we just looked really starved of guile, starved of thrust, of invention through the middle. I thought Kane cut a very lonely figure up front.
Yeah,
he was totally anonymous, totally invisible. Again, second game running, if I'm being honest. And that's what you're going to get. But if we actually did create anything, he would have been the perfect man to get on the end of it. So you can't really knock it. That's what you're going to get. Dele Alli, I mean, he had little moments where he was actually trying hard, threw himself into a block, which was the one highlight from him. Emerson, I thought, actually had a good debut.
Yeah,
I actually think he did. I think Emerson was good, actually. I have to say, Zaha's going to cause trouble to anyone. That he's a top quality player. He got turned a couple times, which is a bit worrying, but he actually had him in the last 20 minutes. I thought, Zaha, even though we're very stretched. So I think we've got a player there. I think we've got a good player there.
Yeah, it's just hard to get any form of positives.
I know.
3-0 defeat. I think we literally are clutching at, not literally, but we are clutching at straws with regards to that. So we'll see how it brings. Obviously, what worries me, we've got no defenders left. We've got a Conference League game coming up in do we play all the kids?
Yeah, I know,
because we literally have only one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Dye going off, and then
Tanganga can play, can't he, on Thursday?
Tanganga's out for the Premier League games.
Yeah.
So we're stretched now at the back. I mean, you've got to say with Levy, this is why you need to invest. You need to get the backup for these places. Mate. It's frustrating. We're like 4 games into the season. We're already looking threadbare. So it's worrying times, but
it's fine. We're building for the future, mate.
We're building for the next 5 years. That's it. But very disappointing afternoon here at Selhurst Park. We lost 3-0. This always is Spurs, isn't it? Top of the league could go 5 points clear, and we bottled it again. But it's a shame. It's a real shame. what positives can we take from that game? I thought Emerson had a decent game. I thought apart from that, it was just a bit of a negative game.
Yeah.
Not a lot happened. We didn't really create anything. I don't remember anything of note in their penalty area whatsoever. All that's left to be said is we have the post-match fan show coming up now. You have the joy of talking to our special guest Bob here from Bob Spur TV, and you can come on. Vent your anger, vent your frustrations. Tell us what you thought of the game. Was Nuno to blame today? Is it Levy's fault for the lack of squad depth? What do you think was the problem with today? Was it just a negative formation? Is Winks to blame? Is who skipped to blame? I don't know. Come on, give your say. We're going to be here. We're going to be in the hot seat taking your calls. Become a gold member. If you're not a gold member, then you can be part of the family. Bob's done it. Tell them, Bob. Tell them.
Oh, mate, it's the best thing I've ever done, apart from obviously bringing
sliced bread.
A birth for my children, probably.
Yeah.
Tops it. Just about.
Just
about. Yeah, just about.
So there you go, guys. The post-match fan show is going to be coming up pretty shortly after this. So please, put your name into the hat for that. Get on board with that. And unfortunate afternoon. Ben and Sim will. Hopefully you've got something to say. We're going to be on the lookout for your footage.
Sorry, Ben.
We did our best here holding the fort for you guys. We were counting on you as well, cheering on the team. It wasn't to be today. Thanks for all your comments, everyone. Thanks for your super chats. Amazing comments today. We've got to see the funny side of it as well. Some great funny comments today as well. So thank you for all of those. Thanks for super chats. Thanks for all your input today. Thanks for Vinny, our producer in the studio as well, for holding the fort as well. And we will see you in the post-match fan show. See you there.
Come on.